My goodness.
We got the dub. The Bolt was in the house after that thriller of a win over the Dolphins. I mean, goodness gracious, I was having PTSD watching that.
Yep.
I was like, I've been here. I've seen this before. And guess what? Herbert delivered. And that Ladd McConkey catch at the end was phenomenal, too.
Oh, it was insane. Yeah, insane.
Insane to watch, guys. But, wow, what a game. What a game for the Chargers to basically this dub over the Dolphins, coming back home feeling good for next game. So, great to see, guys. So, got a lot to talk about here, guys. So, let's go ahead and just jump into it, guys. So,
all righty.
Bolt
Bros.
Let's go.
Let's go.
What's up, Premier, man? You watching the Bolt Bros podcast. Stay tuned.
Charter blue dreams, stadium lights gleam. Bolt Bros on the beat, lead stream. Chargers rocking speeds, Sonic Supreme. From the podcast to the field, we're a team. Charged up, Bolt Bros on the night. LA Thunder in electric delight. Bolts in the battle, sparking bright. Charged up, ride the lightning, feel the fright.
Man, my heart rate is still up, dude.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I was shaking even getting on this podcast. My hands were a little shaky. I couldn't type on my phone, do all this stuff, man. It was great to see that we found a way to win that one, man. Oh my gosh, I'm buzzing after that one.
Definitely.
That was great.
I mean, it was scary. I mean, I'll tell you, and again, we talked about this, guys, in the chat. Should have Derwin James just ran that in for a touchdown at the end? I don't know why he didn't. At the end of the day, he could have just ran it in. I guess he ran. I don't know. You said the Marlon McCree situation there, Kyle, but to me, just run it in. Just
it
get
was
that touchy. Bye.
And it was a funny thing because, I mean, the more I observed Mike McDonald and like how he plays offense, he does a lot of trick plays. He loves to do these like behind the line type situations and then, movement, all these different things. And man, it could really get you in trouble. But I was confused because I was actually already like getting ready to go on the podcast. And all of a sudden, like, I thought they did an onside kick or something weird happened. And Derwin James is running away with the ball. So I was so confused what was happening there. And it even seemed like the Dolphins were completely confused on that. Like nobody was moving for some reason. It was a weird play, but
it was.
Gosh, so strange. So strange.
Well, it seemed like what they were going to do is they were going to lateral it, do all this other stuff, and it just didn't work out. And then obviously DJ just jumped that route, which is good for us. But like, holy smokes, man! I don't know, man. We're making these games too damn close, guys. Like, come on now. Like, come on now. Come on now, dog. Come on now.
Come on now, dog.
Come on now, dog.
Come on,
man.
Come on, man. I mean, I'm telling you, like, what is going on? Like, look, we got the dub. That's all that matters. So, whatever.
All that freaking matters, man. And I mean, I'm glad we came out with that dub because my heart rate was up. I had cardio in for a good 15 at least. And I felt pretty good there for a while when we're up 10.
Yeah.
I was like,
all right.
Got this.
Nice. Yeah, right.
Yeah. But there's lots to talk about. Should we just go over the stats real quick?
Yeah, pull up the stats. And I'll say one thing too. As a Chargers fans, no lead is safe, period. We all know that way too well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And but hey, you gotta love seeing this team rally when it matters most. How Jim Harbaugh talks about that a lot, right? Play to win the game. No, that's actually Herm Edwards. But,
that was Herm Edwards there.
But basically, play when it matters most. And that's beautiful. They basically stepped up when it was necessary, and they made it happen. I mean, it was a great thing to see.
So it was their first place in the division, which is great. I have a buddy who's a Broncos fan.
Oh, gosh.
They won. They're like, oh, we're first place. No, you're tied for first place. Actually, we have the tiebreaker, so no, we're in first place. Biatch.
I know. It's funny. Same thing. My buddy who's a Broncos fan said the same thing, too. And I was like, you got lucky you lost. You won.
Oh, they got very lucky. They have
Dude, they had negative passing yards on that Jets game, by the way.
Wow. Did
Like,
they really?
I think it was like a negative 11 passing yards. Or something crazy.
That's what?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Extremely lucky that the Broncos won that game.
Wow.
Okay.
Taylor, thank you so much. We got a first super chat here.
For me, this is for me, I guess. Take a black and mild, empty out a tobacco, and pack it with flour. Take a hairpin needle and to insert it into the mouthpiece to get a better drag. You're welcome. Yeah.
Taylor, I appreciate that. That's
I feel like he was one of the people.
But I'm okay with that.
He was one of the people that actually was on my Twitch stream while I was watching it. That we got a account suspended in the middle of it. So it's like, well, there it is. So the fun was good while it lasted.
Good while it lasted.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
man.
Wow. Thank you, Taylor.
Funny, Taylor. Thank you, Taylor. And by the way, Miguel won $15 from a coworker also too.
Hey, that's what's
so here
up.
we go. Let's go.
We get paid. We get Charger fans getting paid. We like that.
Nice.
We like that. So,
hell yeah.
but look at this. So look at how bad Tua was, man.
Yeah,
Not good.
I'm telling you, man. Tua turned the ball over.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Dude, but, Justin Herbert, man, he looks good, bro.
Yeah,
that was
a good game.
By the way, that last play when he got, oh my gosh, I was like,
that was incredible.
I couldn't even believe it. Like that guy was hanging on me, just threw it, and wow. And then McConkey, I think McConkey could have made that. He could have ran in for a touchdown, or gotten close. But I think he was worried about the time, and I get that too. So,
but I think it also shows a lot of confidence in Cameron Dicker. Like,
right.
I get it, but to me, if you have the opportunity, just put it away with a touchdown.
Yeah, just do it.
Do it. Just do it. Like, think about
only...
J.K. Dobbins last year against the Broncos. Like, I think he even asked on that last drive. He said, "Hey, if I got a chance for a touchdown, should I do it?" And they're like, "Yeah, go ahead, make it happen." Now, I get it. Chargers have had so many freaking times where they like try to, let's get a little greedy here, and then boom, something stupid happens. The Marlon McCree example, like we talked about earlier.
Right.
Like, I get it, but man, like, there's so much that could go wrong with a field goal attempt. That like still scares me.
It's true.
Well, even that snap to J.K. Scott wasn't great. It was off to the right, and he had to bring it down. And I was like, "Oh my gosh," And,
yeah, right.
But total yards 403, passing yards again 263, rushing 140, which is awesome. And Kimani Vidal had a great game. Amazing game. Yards per play, that's amazing. Look, not bad. I mean, pretty even. Fourth down efficiency was good. I mean, we had more plays obviously, which is good. One sack allowed.
I know.
Okay, so let me just say this. Let me just say this real quick because it's something I said a couple times. Max protect. It doesn't matter. You had two tight ends every single time. It did not matter. And to me, I sat back and said, do not get beat on the inside. You push it on the outside no matter what. And do not let that person get pressure up the middle because that's how Herbert's getting killed. So they just sat back and said, no, we're going to make sure the edges are going to be safe. And they double team those guys. And I said over and over again, the problem with that, though, is that they're going to have a numbers advantage on the defensive side of the ball because the wide receivers are only going to be like three people running routes. But at the end of the day, the tight ends, as soon as they're done blocking, they can just go, whoop, they can just move to the flat. Right. So I'm just saying, I think there's ways they can make that work, also. So let me land my plane. Bottom line, they did exactly what I wanted them to do. So, Greg Roman, thank you for listening to my my email that I sent you. Hey, big
Max protect.
Max protect. That's it. Yeah.
And really, and he did a good job with it. He did mix up a little bit 11 personnel, but it was mostly 12 and 22, or it was actually 22 a lot and 12. So,
well, and that all started in when our chat thread during the game, I said, man, these two drives, it was the 6th Chargers possession and the 7th Chargers possession that both ended in touchdowns, both ironically in the red zone too. Thank you for finally getting a score in the red zone. I said, hey, this looks like the Chargers that were 3-0. That's exactly what they look like. And what do they do? Like you said, max protect, screens, throws in the middle, quick throws to the sidelines. Just get the ball out of his hands. First drive right after the half, 13 play drive, 7 minutes, 34 seconds long. 11 straight passes. I get it. 11 straight passes kind of sucks to look at, but at the same side, hey, Herbert could throw the freaking ball and he could basically make the plays when necessary. I don't feel like it's been a Herbert problem at all this season. It's been an offensive line and penalties situation.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and we still had quite a few penalties this game too, guys. I mean, like, look,
but I think it's
going back to.
I'll take
7.
that more. I'll take that any day over 12.
And the fumble was pretty big too. That fumble was huge because they got a touchdown right off that fumble.
Yeah, they did right away.
One play got a fumble at a touchdown. So
on that note, I was telling people on the Twitch stream is like, all right, I'm no longer going to call out a specific player and say, talk bad about them, because I spoke bad about David Achane, whatever.
Yeah.
On my Wednesday show, saying that he was like a snail last week, whatever. And as soon as I got on, I was like, oh, okay, I'm just about to eat them words. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think Mac might be back next week, and we also might get Paramount. In fact, I thought Paramount was going to be back this week. I don't know what happened with that.
Yeah, I guess they just didn't activate him off the IR, and I guess they're feeling okay about not having him out there. And I made a couple plays that I was like, oh, that was a good play. But then there was a couple plays I'm like, man, we really wish we could have Paramount.
Yeah, Delshon Phillips is out there a little bit. So again, Herbert had a pretty good game, but Kimani Vidal, guys, like, and again, guys, like, this is another thing that frustrates me about the running offense that Greg Roman runs is it's always up the gut, always up the gut, just a gap, and then but you do these crack tosses and it works well. And I'm like, I mix it up a little bit at least. Like, I mean, it's too predictable. My point, right? So. And I just feel like running to the edge. I mean, Kimani's fast. Hassan Haskins is really more sort of the bruiser back. It's just hard short yards, But Ladidi looked good. Kind of sucked that QJ wasn't out there. It's kind of a bummer.
But I'll say Trey Harris did a pretty good job in this game too. Though there was a couple plays, he had some wiggle. He had some wiggle out there, man. It was great.
He looked good. Yeah, Ladd looked good. Gatson, of course, that fumble wasn't good, but Gatson had a great game. Now, I view Gatson as a wide receiver. I don't really view him as a tight end, Yeah. So, that's my take. But, Keenan Allen was still nails. Trey Harris.
Oh, yeah.
Third and Keenan
was alive and well. Third and Keenan.
Love it.
Yeah, and Kimani's looked great so far. And again, Troy Dye, look at that, leading the team with tackles. That's crazy.
Nice.
And again, maybe this might be why Paramount isn't playing, is they might have said, well, Troy's playing well enough. We don't need you this week, give you another week's rest. I don't know. I never feel good about that, quite frankly. I'm kind of like, hey, man, get him out there. But of course, you don't want him to have like a season-ending injury, of course. But it's hard.
He'll make it worse, make it longer, or anything like that too. So
Dayon, Dante. I mean, it was good, man. Like, who got the sack?
Tuli got a sack.
And
Big O got one. Yeah, because I remember. Nice. Yeah, that's right. So, and by the way, someone made the comment that we need to use him more. It is interesting. I don't know why we didn't use him more, but it's probably because he doesn't understand the entire defense. That's what I would assume. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, ideally that's what it is. I mean, there was a lot of rotation of Kyle Kennard, Bud Dupree, Owe on that side, and then Tuli was essentially like manning he was playing the whole dang game, dang near, and so. Yeah. I mean, ideally, I think they were just trying to say, hey, you want to get your feet wet. We don't want to make sure that you do something that you're not supposed to do. I mean, he was a menace. I think at half, he had 4 quarterback pressures, 1 sack. He had that tip pass, which was ridiculous. How he even caught that pass to Waddle.
That was nuts.
That was insane. But you got to love what you could see from this guy. I mean, a guy you just traded for midweek goes out there, get his first sack of the year already.
Of the year.
Signs are great.
Of the year.
Yeah, that's a great pickup then.
And everyone calls him Big O, by the way. By the way, Nyheim Hines signed this week. This week, guys. And look what he did.
Great punt return. Yeah. That last one
again, set up that last one set up freaking that game-winning drive like so well.
Yeah.
Right.
So
that's exactly what we needed.
Pretty exciting. And, one of those situations where you just sit back and say, okay, this is good stuff. I mean, look, either way, not the most amazing win, but it's a win. We'll take it. So
take it all day, man. Take it all day. It was just a beautiful thing to see. Great way to basically find a way to close out a game too. Dolphins are a desperate team. they were looking to find a way to get a dub, and they had it in their hands and they let it go. One thing in the broadcast, they talked a lot about how the Dolphins aren't finishing games, and they did not finish a game once again. And great to see that. By the way, just to even throw it out there too. It was Adafe Owe. He also had one tackle for a loss too. I mean, the guy was great. I mean, when we get him up to speed, dude, he's going to be great out there for you. And he was even out there for that pass coverage, that defended pass that was a fluke catch pretty much.
Right.
But great to see, man. Great to see this one happen. And I love that the Chargers were able to go ahead and close this one out and go home feeling good, man. But big win. But in the chat, guys, what was your heart rate in that last couple drives? Mine was through the roof, but great to see, man. Great game all around, man. And yeah, excellent.
No, it was exciting. I mean, and again, it sucks. I mean, the good news is a lot of players are coming back. We're going to get Paramount back. Joe Alt's coming back. We're going to get a lot of players back, right? So again, I know you may not like Pipkins, but Pipkins is coming back. Who knows? Hart looked pretty good out there. I was kind of surprised.
Didn't get bad.
He looked okay. So we'll see.
Andrew, I just want to say what's up. Man, one of the edge of your seat win. So proud of our team as a whole. Let's go, my guy, dude. But great win all around. But it was interesting too when Hart. I mean, that was his first start in 4 years, by the way.
Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah. Oh, was it 4 years? Oh my
4 years. Yeah. So he's basically been kind of like on practice squads, not really playing, maybe a little bit of swing tackle type situations.
Sure.
But crazy to see. But I think they put up a stat that he's got like one of the most like highest like false start rates, I guess, as a tackle or something like that. Yeah. And there was a point where he did actually kind of screw up a little bit too.
Yep.
I'll say this: first half and second half, the amount of penalties we had, I felt okay with. Like personally, if we got to 12 penalties in this game, we would have probably lost this game. We stuck under that 7 to like I wanted to get to 5 penalties.
Yeah.
I think we would have been okay. So there was a point where I think in the first half, we had 4 penalties in the first half. 3 of those were on the offensive line. Right. Why is that? You're plug and playing guys at this point, just hoping for the best. And so it was just crazy to see, kind of ugly, but at the same side, we found a way to win this one in the end when it matters most. So
yeah,
Pumpkins.
Yep.
Pumpkins can pack up and leave.
I like how Larry said Pupskin.
Pipskin.
Pipskin. Oh, Pipskin, dude.
Pipskin. That's so funny.
Good. So good. But you want to just do a quick word from the sponsor once again, Andrew?
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah.
We'll knock it out real quick, man.
Got to get that ready. Give me a second here.
Lightning bolts in the chat, guys. That was
possible. It's possible that we also won this time because I did not make a bet. I did not do anything for sleeper on this one.
That's a good point. You really didn't. You didn't.
No. Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Let me get this ready to go. Ever heard of the Sleeper app? Here's just a little secret. It's more than just a platform for season-long fantasy leagues, guys. It's awesome. The Bolt Bros endorse the Sleeper app. This year, millions of users enjoy playing fantasy sports on Sleeper, but the app offers so much more. So much more, folks. Guys, get it. Live stats, real-time updates, visualization, all stats, news feeds. Get lightning-fast updates on your favorite players and teams. Real-time chat, engage with other users about individual plays and performance during the NFL and NBA season. Who here likes basketball? I don't know. This is a football, whatever. But hey, it's all on there. Download the #1 sports app today and experience it for yourself. Get a $100 deposit, match up to $100. Use code BoltBros.
Remember also, too, you sign up, you get a free $20 entry, no deposit required by any means. Use code FREE20.
Just sign up.
Yep.
Just sign on up, guys.
Just sign on up, baby. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you, Sleeper, once again. Always, we appreciate your support for our podcast and the community, by the way, too. So, man,
yeah.
Great game. Yeah.
No, it's an app. You can do some predictive picks.
Check this out. Apparently, Bolt Popper, one of our members here, he went out there, so he's out in that.
Oh, you were there.
Yeah, he's celebrating right now for show, man.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Great, man. Great for you to go out there representing my guy, dude. And seemed like it was hot out there too. Fans were booing at the Dolphins.
Oh yeah.
man, I'm sure they are down in the dumps now too. We're saying, hey, McDaniels might get fired basically on Monday. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But, it ain't pretty for him right now, man. It ain't pretty. But man,
yeah, I mean they're just not playing great football, and then Tuli doesn't look good, or not Tuli, Tua doesn't look good at all, and of course he lost Tyreek Hill, so we'll see how that goes. So anyway,
no doubt, man, no doubt. But love that the Chargers found a way to get this dub. A lot of things to like about it too. Just jumping into the slides here for you guys. Congratulations once again, second week in a row. Keenan Allen basically is the only player in NFL history with 400 plus catches from multiple passers. So meaning as in from Herbert and from Phillip Rivers. So he's caught 400 passes with 2 different quarterbacks in his career. Pretty incredible stat for him too. But third and Keenan came in clutch once again, man. And love to see it, man. So congratulations, Keenan Allen, man. Great to see. Great career, man. Hall of Famer, in my opinion, man. And the guy's an absolute stud.
Yep.
This is just a way off the subject, but do you think he comes back next year? What do you think?
At this point, why not?
I mean,
if he stays healthy,
yeah. I mean, he's playing at a super high level. I mean, it's kind of like just like Joe Flacco, like he was talking about it. I was like, look, I mean, I feel good. I feel like he can still play at a high level. Like, I mean, just as long as he's feeling that way, like, and he's out there. Like, how long did Larry Fitzgerald play for? Like, till like what, 45 or something like that?
Forever,
So
man.
Yeah.
Well, same thing. Tom Brady too. I mean, you could say Aaron Rodgers right now too. Like Aaron Rodgers is still out there, making it happen too. What is he? 41, and then Joe Flacco. What is he at, man? I mean, this guy, poor guy, going up against that Bengals offensive line. He's 40.
Bad. Oh yeah,
he's 40. So I mean, look, teams are going to need quarterbacks, right? And so it was a really, really interesting. I was watching, and I don't remember where I read it from, but I was watching the Jets Broncos game, and somebody said, hey, trade Trey Lance to the Jets to get Breece Hall. And I was thinking, never thought about that at all. But I mean, now what you basically have is, Justin Herbert with basically our guy that DJ Uyungule pretty much as the quarterback 2 at that point. In the chat, I'm just going to ask you guys,
is that a good idea?
Would you want to do that trade, by the way, to get him back at this point? Now, obviously, Kimani Vidal played great in this game with a chippy, terrible O-line and everything too. But would you give up depth to basically get a player like Breece Hall at this point? So interesting thought.
See, I don't know, man. Like I don't know. Of course, I'll say this: Trey Lance is not going to play. He will not play. Yep. So at least a good running back like that would make a big difference. Sure. But again, you also know that what's his Nuggets coming back. Amarian Hampton's coming back. Of course, obviously, of course, if Vidal gets hurt, boy, we're in real trouble. So we'll see how that plays out. But
I mean, that's just the thing though too. Is like, I mean, with the way that Vidal played, I don't feel like we really do need another one. I mean, we got Hines still. Like, yes, he's a special teams kind of guy right now, but he can also step up right now. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, we really don't have much money for it this year too now. Like, I mean, we've been spending it to get some more O-line replacements, but I don't know. But I say that, but then again, remember, like the salary cap is a myth. So it's all good.
And Andrew Harris says, we need O-line help. I kind of agree with you, but the problem is you're probably not going to be able to go get a guy for the O-line. You're just probably not. It's just not going to happen. They don't let people walk on the O-line. It just doesn't happen. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see we'll see how it goes. I just telling you, man, it's an interesting situation for sure.
And the rumor is Joe Ortiz is reaching out to a lot of teams for running backs right now too. So you got to think about it. You need 2 good running backs, and that's what we're not going to have Amarian Hampton for at least 3 more weeks if that high ankle sprain can get situated. Maybe it's going to be a little bit longer. And that's the reason why they're going out there and trying to reach out for people. So who knows? We'll see where it goes. See where it goes, guys. But moving along to the slides here, Ladd McConkey. I mean, that catch. Well, let me go back on this. Maybe I should have probably put Justin Herbert before the Ladd McConkey slide here, but that Justin Herbert throw was ridiculous. I even had a buddy I played pickleball with. I didn't even know watch football at all, but he was watching the broadcast. he described the entire play to me and was like, that was incredible. Like, here you go. This said, here you go. Justin Herbert. And he said, of the San Diego Chargers. Of
the San Diego Chargers.
Remained standing as a defender from the Dolphins, wrapped his arms around Herbert's legs and attempted to tackle him. Herbert then threw a perfect pass to McConkey, who ran into field goal range to allow the Chargers to kick a field goal with 9 seconds left on the clock.
I like how he's describing that to you.
Yeah.
It's like,
yes, I'm watching it in real time.
Yeah. I'm watching I just saw that. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So,
but I mean, it was cool to see like somebody out of the woodwork being like excited about a play like that and everything too. But what a freaking play, and what a gutsy like play by Justin Herbert, just showing who he is as a quarterback. We know him, that he's that dude, that tough, like rugged type dude that can make those type of throws, and he just absolutely made a phenomenal play there. And to be honest, I think McConkey should have ran that in for a touchdown, or at least try to get a little bit closer.
Yeah, I kind of don't understand why he didn't, but who knows?
Yeah,
maybe there was some discussion on the sidelines to not do that. Because again, you could fumble it. There's other little things could happen too. But
I think they also did it so that way they could set up as well. I mean, they didn't have to use a timeout for it. So yeah, I mean, they could have just use the timeout or whatever, but like, I don't know.
I mean, if you didn't get it in and you just use a timeout, you're right in the same position again. And it would have been like 15, 20 seconds or whatever on the clock too. And I get it. I think Ladd McConkey was just trying to basically be a smart player, and that's fine.
Yeah, I agree.
Going back on the conversation that we've had multiple times about the Chargers about trying to be greedy and try to do something that they should not do.
Right.
And then it goes south on them, and then, whatnot. I'm okay with that, but it would have been cool to see just a game winning or game lead change, I should say.
But it could have been a Marlon McCree situation too.
Exactly. That's exactly my point.
Someone, he could have just gone for it, and someone could have just popped it out like right at the goal line or whatever. Like that would have just been just our luck right there, But
exactly. So
yeah, I'm totally fine with it because we got the dub. That's the biggest thing that matters,
Agreed, man. Agreed. In the NFL last couple weeks, think of how many times some guy, running back, wide receiver, ends up fumbling the ball because they think like they're just gonna have a free run into the end zone, and then it fumbles and goes to the back of the end zone, and all these weird little things that have happened in the NFL. So I'm okay with it. It would have just been really nice to be able to see like a touchdown, just to kind of thing. But
that's kind of my take on it. Again, like, why didn't Derwin James just run it in? It would have made more sense to me.
Agreed.
I'm like just run the damn ball in. I mean, there's 4 seconds left on the clock. Like, I don't know. That just seemed a little strange to me, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yep. Could have been the same idea.
Just to add some more insult to injury there. That'd been great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then going back to this player of the game, our guy, Cameron Dicker, man.
MVP, baby. Yeah.
MVP. Can a kicker be an MVP?
This would be the first ever season that the kicker is the MVP of the league.
I love it, dude.
That'd be amazing.
That would be insane.
He's been so freaking solid, man. I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah,
and and again, like, by the way, that snap was not good. It was way off to the side. He had to bring it down. So and by the way, J.K. Scott hasn't been the best punter, but I was actually making the comment that he did a pretty good job of actually, doing a good job as a holder for J.K. DickerTheKicker. So so again, look, it's not just about punts; it's also about the other pieces of operation as well too.
Right, there's 3 players involved in that need to just everything needs to be very seamless. I mean, him hitting 5 field goals, 100%. He is. It's funny. Let me just throw this on the screen real quick. I just did a Google real quick on just looking at his stats for what he's had so far this year.
Mm-hmm.
He's hit basically every single field goal this year. Like, he's an absolute stud in that point. But check this out. Look at his percentage, by the way, based upon Google. He is 10,000% hitting his field goals at this point.
That is awesome.
That's great.
Google has basically said this guy is an absolute stud. So he has a 10,000% chance that he's going to hit the field goal. Fantastic.
Nice.
But great to see Cameron Dicker go out there. He even hit, a 57-yarder, I believe, that ended up getting called back or something like that, because I think there was a penalty on that one. 2, the guys basically can hit field goals anywhere. So it's great to be in a position in a time of a Chargers fan where we actually have a kicker that could finally hit a field goal for us. So great to see, man.
Yeah, he's nails too, man. And it's amazing to see that as well too. I will say this, I'm curious when Harris is coming back. I would think he's coming back soon.
Josh Harris?
Yeah, Josh Harris. Yeah.
So people were asking about that in the chat. So Josh Harris is eligible to return now. After because this was week 6, right? So so obviously there's been some kind of extension for him because he has not been designated to return.
Got it. Okay.
Because Denzel Perryman was on the same level as them, and he is designated to return. But same goes with Eric Rogers and Dean Leonard. They're also eligible to return now, but they have not yet. So
Eric Rogers, that's right. I forgot about him, the rookie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
So basically they've opened, I think they've opened up the 21-week window. I'm not sure if they've done that for all of them yet or not. But I know for sure Perryman, they talked about that too. So
right. Yeah.
But shout out to Cameron Dicker, man. I mean, just an absolute weapon for this team, an absolute stud too, man. And he rides his bike to work, by the way.
There you go.
Keeps his legs going.
Work out them legs, keep them nice and warmed up.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So great to see, man. But moving on here, I just want to show the halftime stats and everything too, in contrast of what we talked about too. I mean, Chargers were actually getting beat in total yards, 211 to 168. 30 plays, 27 plays. I'm still just going to go back to the whole thing about the penalties. We only had 4 penalties for 20 yards in the first half, which is a big thing. And 3 of those penalties were on the O-line, by the way. One of them was on, I think it was Jamari Caldwell, when he had kind of that false start or encroachment just before the half kind of thing that ended up becoming a field goal for the Dolphins. It was a weird situation there. But we were right in it. We weren't too bad. We weren't bad. I mean, we still basically put up quite a bit of yards on this team. So it was great to see what we were able to put together as a team from the half, and came out halftime not looking flat, which was great. 2 drives, touchdowns, both in the red zone. We were 0-3 at the red zone at this point too. And, for whatever reason, we figured something out in the second half and did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, and he rode his bike all the way from Cali to Florida. Yes.
Yep. Yes.
No, just to the Bolt, obviously. But
just to the Bolt.
Yeah. No, it's amazing. And again, it's good to see this team do this. Again, I don't know why we didn't do more max protect the last couple of games. I just don't understand. Now, again, we didn't have Dissly out there. I get that as well, too. Maybe that was part of the argument, is that we didn't have Dissly and some of the other people available.
Yeah.
But gosh, man, you gotta, if your offensive line is bad, just say, do not get beat inside. No matter what, you have help on the outside. Make sure you put your body in front of the guy that's coming up the middle. It's all that matters. So but they did much better this game. I mean, I am very, very happy and impressed, right? I mean, Justin Herbert's good enough. He can get the ball in tight windows. So
which is a shocker because of how freaking different our offensive line is now. I mean, only 2 people on the line that are actually what we start out with in the season. So that's crazy to me.
Yeah, it's been crazy. It really has been.
3 people actually. So Bose and Zion and Becton. So
Becton.
I thought Becton was out too.
No. He was there.
He did start. Okay, good. All right.
Yeah. So it's really the tackle situation, which was funny, our strength going into the season too. Crazy. But hey, line did well. Only basically gave up 1 sack. That's great to see. There was obviously some fair amount of hits and everything too, but hey, looked a whole heck of a lot better all around for our team, which was great. Now, I will say, I think the Dolphins are hurting as a team right now in a lot of different ways. They got a lot of mistakes, a lot of issues throughout their team. It's going to be bigger going up against the Colts next week.
Yeah, the Colts next week's going to be interesting. I mean, James and I will be there. Hopefully Kyle makes it.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. Our defense is good enough. Our defense is good enough.
Yep. So absolutely. And by the way, just to throw a note out there too, Dolphins had negative 11 yards in third quarter too. So what's crazy about I mean, we had an extremely long drive on that one too, 7 minutes and 34 seconds, 13-play drive, which is great. But they just did not do anything in the third quarter at all. And for them to find their way back into this game was kind of crazy to hear about. So
pretty
insane.
Yeah.
Pretty insane.
Yeah.
Going back to it, Herbert and the O-line, they did their job. They did enough. And Kimani Vidal ran really well. Now, we were going up against the worst defense against the run and completely exposed them.
Yeah.
This was a game that was pretty good for us to see that we could run the ball with Kimani Vidal, but the test is really going to be next week for this offensive line and the run game side of things.
So I'll just say this about Kimani. He actually is a good runner. He's just not a great pass protector. Yeah. That's where his argument is. Now, that's where Hassan Haskins is a much good pass protector. And then also you've got Nyheim Hines, who's actually pretty good at pass pro. So, so again, that's sort of the up and down for each of those different running backs. And again, like I said, I don't understand why we don't start running off the edges as well too. Agreed. Vidal looked great. He looked good, but he looked good mostly running on the outside. I don't understand why we just keep running it up the middle, and those don't seem to work that great in my opinion. So yeah, just my thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, I think I saw probably the first toss play of the year, pretty much, and he did really, really well with that. So I don't understand why we do not do that more. And I get it and understand we might not have the best tackles and everything, but that's why you run to a side where you have a blocking tight end out there, Will Dissly, for instance, or Fisk, or whomever it is. Like, make sure you just put more blockers on that side, or figure out how to rotate somebody into that side. I know, roll out basically your guard or whatnot too, something like that. It's just a really weird thing, but bottom line, Justin Herbert has never been the problem, in my opinion, of this offense. No. I've said that multiple times. He's doing what he needs to do. There's just the penalties and the offensive line, and the offensive line did enough this game. We didn't have as many penalties, which is great. And what did it do? It created a win for the Chargers.
Yeah, exactly. But all the outside is money. And again, Herbert has been amazing. I just think I like seeing Trey Harris get worked into the mix. I'm curious how long QJ is going to be out as well, too. It sounds like it says a hamstring or something like that. So that's a bit of a concern. But, and I thought about this as well, too. Our defensive backs have stayed healthy all season, knock on wood. So, and remember, we were having years where they were just always banged up, and we've just been fine. So it's awesome to see that. So, yeah.
Yep, it's been good. I mean, there was a couple plays like Dante Jackson had a phenomenal tackle, looked great. I mean, same thing for Tarheeb Still. Also, a couple really good plays. I mean, I like our defensive backfield. I think we have a really good defensive backfield.
I think it's solid.
Yeah,
it really is. It is. And by the way, one other thought, just say this about the Broncos. They did not look good against the Jets, man. And so, James, you even called it. And I was like, man, you're kind of crazy saying they might get the L. And then they did not look good, dude.
Did not look good.
They should have lost that game, quite frankly. They should have lost it. The stupid Jets at the end, they just run the ball. They run the ball. And you had 3 times to run the ball, and they decided to start throwing it all of a sudden. And I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, the head coach should be fired just for that, in my opinion. I mean, it's stupid.
Right.
It's completely stupid.
Very, very dumb play calls.
Could have had that in a freaking game for sure, man. But
anyways, that's off the subject.
Just to throw it out there, I know he's talked about it. Justin Fields had 43 passing yards, but I believe the total passing yards for the team was -10.
Well, are you serious?
Based upon penalties and all that nonsense.
Wow.
Pretty crazy.
Jeez.
I mean, Jets had a total of 82 yards the entire game. Broncos were
82 yards?
82 yards. Entire
that is
game.
crazy.
Crazy.
Wow.
But crazy. But going back to our guy here, Kimani Vidal, I liked Kimani when we drafted him 6th round last year. I thought I compared him a lot to Ray Rice, kind of a small, stout kind of guy, can catch the ball, can run the ball pretty well. Not as powerful as a back, but he's a good outside runner. I mean, to Andrew's point, we talked about that. Run him on the outside, dude. Works out really well for this guy. Yep. And bottom line, play those big old 12-man personnel type packages, big jumbo set type situations. Just put a lot of bodies on the line. That's all you really need to do. And it really worked out well. So I'm excited to see what we do next week against the Colts, because it's going to be definitely a different game plan. And we're also doing on a short week too to the Vikings right after that Colts game too. So
shout out for our tackles for freaking allowing that to happen, though. We're going out to the outside and getting those good blocks in there. Like freaking get some lasers for that one.
There you go.
Tackles, the new tackles out there, like they did their job, man.
They did their job. That's all we needed, man. Just a little bit of something, man. Just To me, I kept count of a lot of the penalties that the offensive line did, and it actually was just mostly in the first half, and it was 3 times that they had penalties. But for the most part, it's kind of the defense that was doing a lot of the penalties in the second half, which is kind of like it was like Benjamin St Juste when I think what did he do? He ended up like doing like a personal foul. Oh, it was like a chop block type thing, or like try to tackle to his leg.
A low block. Yep.
Yeah, low block. And then Tart with that late hit, which was stupid. And that drive ended in a touchdown by Achane too.
Right.
Those were the things that were just like, that was getting me frustrated. Now, you don't want this whole penalty bug to go on the other side of the ball kind of situation and make it harder on everybody, which it essentially did. But we found a way to make it happen. But shout out to Kimani Vidal. Great game for him too. Looking forward to next week and seeing what he could do next week with his team. But
yep, 100%. He did great. Yeah.
Now, started out with Unk with a pick, and lovely to see that, man, and love to see Unk out there making things happen. I was actually watching a little bit of Director in his live stream. I was in the middle of something in the kitchen and just kind of listening in, and I love how everybody calls him Unk at this point. Everybody knows who we're talking about. So, but Tony Jefferson, man, what a stud. Great to have him out there too. Obviously with the move with Alohi Gilman, you're going to see Tony Jefferson out there a lot more too. And RJ Mickens was out there too, kind of making some plays, and also was a part of that whole Achane run that he had in early in the game too, where he basically kind of missed the tackle on that one, which allowed Achane to run freely outside to get a touchdown. Shout out to my fantasy team. Achane hooked me up again today, but
you committed a cardinal sin.
I did. Hey, that team's killing them. That team's killing them right now. I am undefeated in that league. I just beat the commissioner to a submission, by the way.
You beat the commish, huh?
The commish, dude. He is, and he's 0-6 now, dude. So he is getting smoked. And my team,
that's a electric shock pod, right?
Yeah, that is electric shock. Yep, exactly. He's not liking his life, by the way. So
you know what? No, he's just taking the L for the team, because this is the first content creators like fantasy league that he did. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna make everyone else win on it. He's being a real good guy. Yeah,
I'll take the L, I guess, for all you guys. That's not good. Well, that means money for me. That means money for me. Take win it all, basically.
Money.
Let's go. But great to see the turnovers too. Once again, turnovers change games. Turnovers create opportunities. Turnovers create points, and that's essentially what we did in this game. I think we did like 10 points off turnovers, 1 touchdown, 1 field goal, I believe. And then with the Benjamin St Juste, same thing. Basically, he looked good out there. Got his 2nd pick of his career, by the way. So shout out to Benjamin St Juste. Phenomenal to see that. Great to see him go out there and make another play for this team, for this defense. So got to get turnovers. You got to get more turnovers, less penalties, and convert in the red zone is my biggest concern with this team. Because, gosh, it is so frustrating. 3 field goals in the red zone in the first half. Oh, so annoying.
That's really one of the things I would say too. Like, we really have got to get better. And I think I don't know if that's an offensive line thing. I don't know. I feel like I think it's a mixture of a lot of things, right? And I don't know. And I do wonder, some of the play calling seemed a little vanilla to me towards the end there. That's one of the things I do like about McDaniel, is that he does have pretty interesting play calling, but boy, they just don't have a team to execute those plays very well, and I think Greg Roman relies on our team to execute the play well. And I think that's a problem, though, when you have new players out there like Austin Decklis, like Hart, all these other guys. You're like, okay, well, these guys aren't exactly, the cream of the crop, right? Can they really execute it correctly? So, again, you're relying on them executing, and they're not the best people to execute. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So, I get a little nervous about that, when I think about it.
There you go.
I agree.
Shout out to the deer.
Hey. Oh, let's go. So 199 super chat, my guy. Appreciate it once again in the support. So Colts are donkeys, man. Colts are donkeys.
Colts are donkeys.
Colts are donkeys. Unbeaten in the AFC, 4-0. Let's go. So, Colts struggled against the Cardinals this week. Yeah.
Yes, they are donkeys, actually.
That's right.
That is a profound statement, though. They are donkeys.
They are donkeys. They are donkeys.
Colts are like just like young horses.
No, I know.
We talking about.
Yeah, we joking. We joking. Jeez, come on,
dude, man. Come on, bro.
Come on now. Come on now, dog. Nonsense. What you talking about, dog? Come on.
Come on now, dog.
Yeah.
But I will say the Colts struggled against the Cardinals with Jacoby Brissett as a quarterback, by the way, too. So you got to think about that. I mean, Daniel Jones, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, 212 yards. Jonathan Taylor went off 123 yards on the ground, 1 touchdown. I mean, they did great against them, but 31-27 for the Colts. I mean, Colts could get a lot of points scored on them. This might be a pretty big game for the Colts. So, and it's going to be at our house, and Andrew and I will be there. Kyle will be there, maybe, to be determined. But whoa.
It's the banana game.
Banana game. Oh, yes. I will say
I'm not a fan of the banana unis, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
I will say the team that they did lose to, by the way, meaning the Colts, was the Rams in SoFi. So throw it out there. Maybe
it's true.
They're going to go 0-2 in SoFi this season. So that would be a major, major win for the Chargers to make that happen. And you go back to this game, guys. There's a fair amount. Go and look at the second half of this game. When we had the ball, first possession, 13-play drive, touchdown. Great. Got it in the red zone too. Excellent drive. Next play, interception. Next play or next drive for the Chargers, got another touchdown. That looks like the 3-0 Chargers. Yes. If we could just do that again and replicate that and get that mojo back, this team could basically be right back to that whole powerhouse talk of this team.
Yeah. Right. So we need to get our mojonation back.
Get right back to that, man. Just really get back to that, man. And Thayer already threw another $1.99 at us, man. Let's go.
Nice.
Let's get it. We rich now.
Bold prediction. Chargers win the next 2. Let's go. So that would be the Colts and the Vikings on Thursday night.
Oh, that'd be wild. That'd be tough.
If we get Mac back, you get Alt back, Denzel Perriman back. That really could start pushing things ahead. Now think about that too. Then if we go 3-0 for the next one, that quarter of the schedule will be 3-1 again, like what we were at the first quarter of the schedule.
Right.
That's what you want, guys. Like, obviously you want to win every game, but like, heck, if you go 3-1 every quarter, let's do it. Let's do it.
Obviously we want to win every game.
Feeling good.
That's right.
Right.
But I'd love to see that at there, man. I think we got a shot. We just got to play good football and mistake free, please. Just stop shooting yourselves in the dang foot. And that at least do that, because then you'll give yourself a chance.
Didn't you say shitting yourselves in the foot?
Yeah, that's right. That was yesterday.
Telling me there's a chance.
Telling me there's a chance.
That was so funny. I was like, whoa, good Freudian slip there.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Titty swims, dude.
And that's it. Odafe Owe, dude. I mean, you got to love, we already chatted about it. We got to love what we saw from him. I mean, so far, this is paying off for us. I'm going to say, and going back to the whole talk about Khalil Mack potentially coming back, you have Mack, Tuli, and Owe on the field at the same time. It's going to be tough. There was one play in this game where they loaded up Tuli, Bud Dupree, and Derwin James on the same side, and they blitzed all 3 of them. And personally, the way I look at it, think about the Owe, Mack, Tuli situation. Could be like that Joey Bosa, Tuli, Mack situation. They had like a 25% sack rate when they were all 3 on the field at the same time. We could be seeing something similar that way with Owe. You got to love what you saw with Owe and this pursuit speed, the ability to get to the quarterback, close out on getting on the quarterback. Whoever's got the ball looked phenomenal all around too. So I'm excited about this acquisition. This could be one of the biggest steals that we've got trades wise in a long time.
Well, and the other thing I like about it too, it's not just a 1 year. Well, it is a 1 year thing now. But he wants a long-term contract. We have a ton of money, so we could give him that contract. He obviously wasn't going to get it with the Ravens.
Yeah.
The other thing I would say too is, he's kind of a younger version of Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack is amazing, right? But this guy's he hasn't been an edge rusher for his whole life. Like he's kind of a freak athlete that all of a sudden became an edge rusher. And so he's still learning how to play the game. So it's exciting to see what he can do. And I'm just curious to see how Jesse Minter handles him moving forward, because it could be pretty phenomenal with this guy here pretty soon. So yeah, it's exciting to see.
And by the way, Owe switched up the number to 98 on us, dude. So
yeah,
he was
51
in practice, and now he's 98, dude. So he's
switched. So I was gonna say, I was wondering who 98 was.
I told you, man. I said it was gonna be 98, man. I predicted the future.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, see, sometimes, even a broken clock could get right twice a day.
That's right.
Boy, here we go.
Last slide here, man. This is what I talked about earlier.
Okay.
One play for the RJ Mickens missed tackle. So this was actually a full breakdown of it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Basically, Achane just went out, missed the tackle at that point, free lane from that point.
Yeah.
Now I'm kind of highlighting this because there was so many times Achane had like free runs on the outside. I mean, the setting the edge thing is an issue. Now I will go back to Owe. That's one of his specialties too. Once he gets up to speed of things, that will change. And it seems to be if a Boygby's on the edge, or even to say Bud Dupree at some point. I didn't notice enough with Kyle Kennard. I had to watch the video again too, but we were getting blown up on the outside too. And just when you see a runner just run that doesn't get touched at all, and a guy that has so much speed like Achane, I mean, you can't do much about it, man. So RJ Mickens missed this one later on in the game. He did have some nice tackles and everything too. But bottom line, that edge needs to get situated somewhere. Somebody needs to set the edge better all around. And next week you're going against Jonathan Taylor, who has been a phenomenal back this season too, by the way. And that's a major part of that game that you have to shut down next week against the Colts. So get that cleaned up, boys. Get that cleaned up. But that's what we got, guys. But big dub, man. Big dub for the Chargers.
Huge.
And great to be able to get back in the winning column for this team and remain first place in the AFCWest. Now, let's go Lions. Let's make that happen and beat the Chiefs.
Let's go Tennessee as well, man. Like, they're behind right now, but they need to step it up.
Tennessee, dude. Come on now.
Come on now.
Come on,
Tennessee.
Come on now, dog.
Come on now. No. Yeah, dude. But I kind of feel like that one's going to still favor the Titans. Watch. Just wait till Geno Smith starts throwing picks, dude. That's all it is.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that one plays out. I think, anyways, it doesn't really matter. We're not really caring about the Raiders anyways, just because
dumpster fire.
They're at the bottom of the basement anyhow. But the reality is, hey, the Broncos are nipping at our heels, and so are the Chiefs. I said it was a three-way race. That's what it was. Three-horse race. That's all it was going to be. So we all know the Raiders are just going to be our punching bag, and they've proven that to be that way. So
no doubt. But love to be able to get back in the winning category, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you, Dolphins, for letting us
100%
get a dub. So great to be able to see that happen. So last comments, guys. Hey, bottom line, got to keep this momentum going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just stop with the mistakes, please. If you want a chance next week at home, stop the mistakes. I think this offensive line is doing enough. I hope that Greg Roman remembers what he did coming out of halftime and do that again. Just do that again and play that like max protect type situation, 12-man. Just please do that and get the ball out of Justin Herbert's hands quick. And bottom line, I think that's the best strategy for this team at this point until we could really get like Joe Alt back or whatnot.
They got to go max protect. I agree.
Absolutely.
I mean, my final thoughts is stay max protect until you get some better players out there, and just keep Justin Herbert healthy, man. You can see what he does. You got to keep him out on that field, man. I mean, he is just that good.
Yeah.
We're not going to go anywhere without him. That's for dang sure. So it's look, I mean, you can say Trey Lance could be there. I'm like, nah, Trey Lance hasn't done it anywhere, and he's still, he's our backup. He's a backup for a reason, guys. So look, I'm just excited to see what this team can do. It's awesome to see Kimani Vidal step in and just be explosive. I mean, that's just so exciting to see. And we'll see you at the Colts game. James and I will be there, and Kyle, you'll be there as well too. So
I really feel like I can make it work. We'll see what it can do though, for sure. So
okay.
But man, I'm telling you, like, so this upcoming week against the Colts, we got a couple people that could be coming back. We got Khalil Mack might be coming back. Hopefully, fingers crossed on that. That'd be great to have him, back at it. Eric Rodgers, Josh Harris, Dean Leonard, some more, and Paramount is definitely set to be returned already, so that's good. But like, let's see if these other folks can come in just to kind of keep the team nice and fresh for this these games here, So
I'm kind of predicting a little bit of Joe Alt potentially too. Like,
Joe Alt might be.
He wasn't thrown on the IR for a reason, right?
Right.
Like,
right. Yeah.
And even after the injury, he still was actually meeting with the press too. So it's not like they're saying like, "Hey, it was that bad. Put him in a dark closet at this point until he gets healed or whatnot."
Well, yeah. I mean, like, I'll be honest. Like, I mean, I've had a high ankle sprain before, and it sucks, but it's not like it's not like a IR kind of worthy type of thing, You can
it depends on the severity, though.
Severity of it.
Yeah.
There's a severity. So if it's worse, then it's bad.
Yeah.
So it just depends on how bad it was.
But clearly, they're saying it was not that bad. So
putting him in the ice tub, dude, and just let that just heal up, dude.
Just
heal that sucker up.
Sleep in that ice tub. Yeah, man. That'd be dope.
Icy hot ice tub all day, dude.
That's right.
You can't make the club in the tub.
That's right, baby. But once again, guys, appreciate you guys tuning in. Great big win for the Chargers. Thriller win for the Chargers to get right back in the win category to remain first place in the AFC West. So big dub, guys. Appreciate it, guys. Once again, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Right.
So let's get out of here, guys.
Yep.
Bolt Bros.
Let's
go.
Let's go.
Hey, what's up? Cameron Dick here watching Bolt Bros podcast. Let's go.